Hi everyone, my name is Khan and today we will be taking a look at two incredible products. One of them is Oh So Juicy, the other one Bretzel. If you like what you see in this video, go ahead and let me know by leaving a thumbs up on this video and of course a subscription on the channel. You can get both products from modernmagicians.com, the link is in the description box below. Also guys, Modern Magicians at the moment has a great special offer going on. If you visit the site, linked in the description box below, you will be able to claim a free trick deck. This can be either an invisible deck, a stripper deck, or a mirage deck. It is completely free, you just have to pay shipping, and you can even choose a bundle of either 2 or 3 decks that also will be discounted. Plus, you will even get a free ebook along with it. So check them out, it is a great offer, the link is in the description box below. That being said, let's get started with Pretzels. So guys, here is now the review of Pretzels by Mickael, Chatelain, right? It comes in this packaging. Inside you will find a few things, one of them being of course the main gimmick of the pretzel. The other things are just a regular rubber band and a little string that you can use for different effects taught in the instructional part. If you know Mickael Chatelain, you'll know his style of teaching. It comes in French and in English. You basically learn everything that you need to know about pretzels, the basic handling of it. You get some variations where the rubber band and the string come into play. It is pretty nice actually. It is around an hour if I'm not wrong. It's a little longer than his other stuff. Besides those variations, there is a very cool part where he teaches you how you can end up very cleanly, of course doing a switch, where you end up with the linked objects to link pretzels or like a pretzel and a rubber band that can be handed out for examination, and even better, the pretzels can be eaten. So a pretty cool addition to the instructions. I mean, the effect on its own is very simple to describe. It is basically just linking pretzels. You can link other objects onto your pretzel. It can be a rubber band or something else that fits into it, so to say. Looks very visual, and regarding performance, like how difficult it is, it can't get any simpler than what it is. It is very simple to do, very visual, and I can't mention it enough, the gimmick just looks so real. Talking about the gimmick, it is so good. I really love it. It is right over here. I'm gonna give you some close-up shots of this. It looks so real. I mean, those pretzels that you will use are very simple to find, at least in my area here in Austria. I just had to try out a few different brands to find the one that matches this pretzel pretty much perfectly. So it's just gonna be a matter of a few dollars that you spend to find the perfect fit, so it shouldn't be a problem. Regarding the gimmick, there is nothing that you will have to repair if it gets broken for some reason. You need to repurchase it, let me say that, but it is not a gimmick that will like break very easily unless you really try to break it. It is done very well, nothing to complain about it. It is going to pretty much last you a lifetime, at least a very long time, right? Keep that in mind. A few little things to mention. The reset time is instant. The angles are pretty well covered as you're like doing it right here, so you could have people surround you while performing this. The only angle that you do not want the spectators to look at or look from actually is your point of view, right? Other than that, you are very well covered. What I really love about this is the fact that it can be switched out so easily, right? You can just link it, unlink it, give the normal pretzel out for examination as you just force transfer the other one into your other hand, having a real pretzel in it, and you end up pretty much clean. It's a small object, so the switching is very easy to do. Shouldn't be something that you should worry about. All in all guys, this was my review for Pretzels. I really have nothing to complain about this. Very visual, looks very real. For some reason I didn't see it much in discussion on the Magic Cafe whatsoever, but deserves more attention in my opinion. That was Pretzels. Let's jump into our second review. Let's get started with the review of Oh So Juicy. What the fact is very simple. It is just a pack of gum that unpacks itself in a very visual way that looks insanely good. Unfortunately, as I couldn't find the exact same brand in my area, I couldn't do a live performance for you, but this is what it looks like. So it comes in this packaging. Inside you will find your gimmicks that consist of 2 parts. I'm going to talk about them in a moment, along with, of course, some things to repair your gimmick in case something breaks, and of course the instructions. The instructions are very good quality. You learn everything from like different ways and versions of the whole effect to really how you can repair your gimmick. Everything is covered very well, nothing to complain. When it comes to the gimmicks themselves, they are pretty much ready out of the box. It consists of 2 parts. However, I will say that you can decide whether to use both or just one. This is gonna sound a little confusing. I mean, the first part of the gimmick can be used on its own, and it is there for the visual part of the effect, the vanishing, right? That can be used on its own. The second part of the gimmick has to be used with the first part, and I would describe it more as a convincer to make everything look more fairer and maybe more convincing, of course, right? So that's that. The first part of the gimmick that is there for the visual part can break, and it will probably break after some usage. You will have to repair that with the things included in the box. The other part is very well done, probably is gonna last your lifetime if you do not break it on purpose, right? So keep that in mind. I mean, something probably important to mention is the fact that the brand of the gum that you're using is Juicy Fruit. For copyright purposes, they called it Juicy Fruit instead of Juicy Fruit. It's not something that is gonna pop into your eye unless you really examine it. They won't see it anyways that long. But if it really is something that bothers you, you will learn how you can like switch the labeling and just use the original one, right? Keep that in mind. Also important to mention, you will have some difficulties if you try to customize it so that it fits your local brands, right? The reason for that is that the packaging has to be yellow. And this is due to the material used that has like yellow interiors, so that when you use other colors, the yellow color is going to stick out and you'll notice something is wrong. So keep that in mind. You will probably want to use Juicy Fruit, which is available in most places. If you really want to customize it, you need to find something similar to the packaging of Juicy Fruit. Probably something important that you should keep in mind. Regarding performance, it is very simple to do if you're like just using the main part of the gimmick. It is pretty much self-working, so nothing to do there. If you use like both parts of the gimmick to use, it needs minor sleight of hand, but totally accomplishable, very simple to do too. So don't really worry about difficulty. As with the other effect, the reset time with this is also instant, and the angles are very well covered as you are holding basically a small object, the gum pack, in your hand. So your hands are basically covering all the angles. Don't worry about that either. All in all, guys, Oh So Juicy is another incredible product, very visual, very easy to do, and in my opinion, something else than cards that you will probably want to put into your repertoire if you are into that type of stuff. You can check it along with Pretzels at modernmagicians.com. The link is in the description box below. But these were basically my reviews of these 2 products. That's it. I hope to see you next time.